This is giving me a little bit of hope, but we'll get to that in a second. Because last night, the German far-right AfD party held a massive rally that was streamed, of course, on Elon Musk's Twitter. And Elon Musk himself took part looking like the most obvious supervillain in the history of supervillains. Also, why doesn't he have ears? Anyway, in his speech, apart from gushing over the AfD, a party with no neo-Nazis in it, a party that tweeted this after an election victory a few months ago, that was also a reference to the Hitler salute. They also used this as a campaign poster. Musk also said that Germans shouldn't be ashamed of the Holocaust.
I think there's frankly too much of a focus on past guilt, and we need to move beyond that. Children should not be guilty of the sins of their parents, or even let alone their parents, their great-grandparents, maybe even.
Which is an insane thing to say if you don't want to look like a Nazi, days after giving an internationally televised Nazi salute that sparked worldwide condemnation. And it's also an insane thing to say when recent polls show that 12% of Germans and 14% of Austrians aged 18 to 29 have never heard of the Holocaust. Anyway, unsurprisingly, since Elon Musk's salute, the phrase "my heart goes out to you" has become a dog whistle in far-right online circles. So when Alice Weidel, one of the leaders of the AfD party, did this on stage, yeah, we know what that means, especially when you do it a second time a few minutes later. But at the same time as that event, over 100,000 people gathered in Berlin for a gigantic anti-far-right rally that I believe was fueled largely by Elon's salute. Yeah, Germans overwhelmingly recognized that salute for what it was, and I think it's a turning point for people to realize how dangerous our moment in history is. Okay, all people, maybe not. Because according to a tweet by Alice Weidel, conservatives are considering siding with the AfD on immigration. And the Conservative Party has been massively dog whistling for their far-right voters to come back to them. Meanwhile, the center-left SPD government is being incredibly weak and feckless and mostly silent over the whole issue. So it really feels like we're back in the 1920s and early 30s again, but this time, even if the politicians haven't learned the lessons of history, it seems like the people have. So follow for more, because fascism is back in full swing and there's going to be rough times ahead.